Hello, and welcome back to episode 25 of Crits&Knits. Who remembers what happened last time?
We made our way to Glimmerhold through the woods. We crossed a river, and then we're like, oh no, never mind. And uncrossed a river. And we made it to Glimmerhold only to find that it was closed for business. And we had to be frisked by fantasy customs.
Yes.
Herder was a little disappointed he did not get
verbally
frisked
by fantasy
Verbally
customs.
frisked.
Right.
And also disappointing was the fact that she turned off Zone of Truth when she walked away.
Yeah! Although it could have very easily backfired on me too, so...
Well, there's that, but you don't keep as many secrets as Nelitha does.
That you know of. Says the DM with all the backstories and all of the secrets from all of the players.
That said, she just wouldn't have answered. Like, Zone of Truth does not compel you to tell the truth, or
true.
it doesn't compel you to talk.
Yeah.
It just makes it so that you can't say a lie.
And really telling you to go fuck yourselves would not be a lie. So.
That's totally in character.
If you ask me a question again, I will kill you.
That is a statement of fact. And boy, you believe it more when it's said under a Zone of Truth.
So you did end up going to the first bar you found, and you sort of split up when you went in there. You are all sitting at separate tables in this bar. Isolt and Owen, you both notice, after a few minutes, Nelitha is walking back through the bar. She had been at a table near the back, and you see her leaving with a relatively young human man walking close behind her. Which one of you is going to be closer to the door?
I was a little further in talking to a table of travelers.
I'll be by the door, I guess. That's fine.
All right, so on her way out, Nelitha leans over to you, Owen, says, table at the back. They're talking about the stuff that happened out there. I think they're the ones. And then keeps walking with this young man following her. And they walk out of the bar.
Following, like, stalking after her? Or following, like, come hither?
Situationship.
It is not a come hither sort of look. He is very focused on her, and she is very aware of him.
Okay, so as long as she's aware,
Yeah.
I'm not worried.
Yes. It seems to be intentional that she is leaving with him.
Okay.
And Herder didn't see any of this, right?
Herder did not.
Because he is at the table writing a letter to Hespera to send back.
Aww. Oh, wait. Do I want to say aw? Depends on what the letter says.
Probably. I could drop the letter in the Discord or something like that.
You actually wrote it. That's adorable.
Dearest Hespera, I hope this note finds you well. Life on the road is difficult, and I already miss you greatly. We have arrived safely at Glimmerhold, but the journey was not without peril. We survived a troll encounter. There seems to be a disturbance, black clouds, disappearing wildlife. I do hope you are well in Pennycross. Make sure to check the kegs and release any pressure so they don't explode. Explode like my love for you. With dearest affection, Herdy.
Aww. Aww.
I think E is dying of saccharin poisoning over there.
What a sweet one.
Yeah, so that's what Herder's been doing at his table. He wrote a little letter.
So, Owen, you did get Nelitha's information there.
Okay. Do I see any tables near the back table available?
Yes. The one that Nelitha had been sitting at is currently open.
And can I make eye contact with Isolt?
Isolt was watching Nelitha leave as well,
okay.
so like it looks like as soon as she sees that Nelitha talked to Owen, she's just watching and waiting to see what's needed.
Owen makes some big eyes and like gestures towards the table, like let's go over there.
Yep. Isolt will get up, excuse herself from her table mates, and go join Owen. What's going on?
Nelitha said that this table is discussing the goings-on.
Oh, delightful.
We eavesdrop.
All right.
Go and sit and eavesdrop for a bit.
So you head back to that table. You are able to get comfortable at this table. There is an empty, or mostly empty glass on the counter from where Nelitha had been drinking hers, and it doesn't take long for a waitress to come over and drop off a couple of ales for you. Whether it's what you wanted or not, that's what you get here, apparently. And you can hear the folks at the next table. There is a dwarven man who looks rather bedraggled, like he's been through it. But he is on probably his second barrel of ale at this point. He's loud. He's having a time of it. But he is regaling the rest of the folks at that table with his tale.
I was coming up through town, close to town. I was getting close to town. Me and my wagon, my lovely wife, and you see him point to an equally bedraggled looking dwarven woman. She's got some nice braids in her beard, but they're starting to come a little loose, and she looks exhausted. Me and my wife, our kids, we were just minding our own damn business. Just minding our business, traveling through. Because that's what you do, right? When you're a trader, a traveling trader. When you got something as good as Gabriel's goods, you gotta just travel everywhere. You gotta let them know who Gabriel is and what he's got. So I was traveling. You know, just left on my way to Pennycross. I was going. And this cloud came up out of nowhere.
Oh my god, a cloud! How big was it?
It was so big! It was the biggest cloud I've ever seen. Blocked out the whole sky. Nothing for miles. Just like that. Lightning. Everywhere, lightning, everywhere. I got hit. You can see. I got hit. It sucked. If it weren't for my wife's fast thinking, hauling ass out of there, grabbing the kids by their arms, we wouldn't have made it. But we did make it. Because Gabriel's goods has got the goods. We're gonna get there, except for the part where we had to leave the wagon. And all my stuff. But we're alive!
Oh my god, you're alive! It's so amazing! How'd you do that?
It was all luck. Because one of the best goods in my shop is this lucky rock.
And he pulls this little shiny rock out of his pocket.
If it weren't for this, I'd be dead on the side of the road. Probably. Anyway, I got struck by lightning. It was wild. Give me another beer.
And he proceeds to down another flask of ale.
Well, that was something.
Yes. That's what's thinking, like rifling through the mental Rolodex of things that do lightning, because that's very specific.
Non-deadly lightning, apparently. Or is it just the Dwarven Constitution?
It might just be the Dwarven Constitution. Huh.
Do you think he needs his wagon retrieved?
I was just thinking that. It's a viable excuse, at least. All right. Should we talk to the others first, or are we just gonna volunteer them?
Voluntel.
Perfect. So Isolde will get up and make her way over to that table, holding her drink, and excuse me, sir, couldn't help but overhear your tale.
Oh, you want me to tell it again? I've been telling it since I got to town. Fantastic.
It is very fantastical. Yes. No, I think I caught the gist. Do you have plans to go and retrieve your wagon?
I would love my wagon, but yeah, I need it. But it's a little dangerous out there. Who knows when that black cloud will come back and strike me again? I can only trust my lucky rock so far, right?
It is generally advised to not push your luck if you don't have to.
Yeah. Plus, I need to maybe sober up before I go out again.
Probably wise. Where was this? I mean, my friend and I here, and I'll indicate Owen. We're adventurers, and we're looking into the things that are going on around here.
Adventurers, you say? Ah.
Yes, can you not tell by my grizzled appearance?
Well, I wasn't sure if you were an adventurer or just drunk like me. It's fine.
Owen looks mildly offended.
But yeah, if you could bring back my wagon, you can have your choice of anything in it. Except my lucky rocks.
Seems fair, if that is the bedrock of your enterprise.
They've saved my ass, so...
I'm just curious. You said that the cloud came up very suddenly. You didn't see or hear anything before it happened?
It was a beautiful, clear day. Not a cloud in the sky. We were just driving along, maybe 5 miles outside of Glimmerhold. And out of nowhere, dark storm cloud. Lightning. Flashing. We were right on the edge of it. I think that's the only thing that saved me. If it had been right over my head, I'd have been gone.
Did the cloud cover the entire sky, or did it seem to be a little more localized? You said you were on the edge of it.
Well, as far as the eye could see, yeah. As far as the eye could see, I mean, it did have an edge. It felt like it went on forever.
I'm sure it did. I've encountered that sort of thing before, and it's never pleasant.
No, it sucked.
Especially, and Assault gestures at her very metal armor.
Oh, yeah, lightning would be bad for you.
Little bit.
Yeah, that'd be bad.
So you
Very
were
bad.
you were on the road from Pennycross to here, or what road were you on?
From here to Pennycross, we were heading out. We were gonna head to town.
Did we not see a wagon?
I was just going to say.
How did we miss
You
a
did
wagon?
not. You did not see a wagon. You were questioned about that when you came into town, and you did not see a wagon.
Were you taking the main road or a shortcut?
Only the road. My wagon does me well, but it's not the newest of models, so yeah.
No off-roading.
No. Gotta stay on the tracks.
That's very curious. We came from Pennycross to here, and we didn't see a wagon on our way through. I wonder what happened to
No
it.
wagon. Huh.
Well, we weren't exactly
Interesting.
looking for one either.
Well, but a wagon sitting abandoned on the side of the road would have caught some attention.
And you can't miss it. It's painted bright red with Gabriel's Goods and big blue letters on the side. We've got gold gilding along the top.
Gold gilding on Gabriel's goods. Got it.
Boy, say that 5 times fast. All right. Well, we can go out and have a look and see if we can figure out what's going on. You said it about 5 miles out?
Yeah, 5 miles.
All right.
We hadn't gone far. We got started pretty late that day. We were going to go as far as we could before we camped, but had to turn back. The wife here, for some reason, she didn't want to keep going once we, got caught in that storm.
Reasonable.
I guess. But hey, the people here were great. They let us have a room here. Well, not here, because this one's just a bar, but the tavern next door, the inn, whatever, a place with the beds. This is a place with the drinks. This is where I am. But we got the kids back at the place with the beds. And they let us stay without paying, because, it's like the storm robbed us. Took everything I had. Well, made me run away from everything I had, but still.
At least you have your lucky rock.
I do. I've got my lucky rock.
I'm gonna glance over at his wife and get a read of what she thinks about all of this. Try to see if there's anything that he's left out that she might know about.
Okay. Go ahead and give me an insight.
That's a 13.
She still seems pretty shell-shocked. Mm-hmm. She does not look like she was struck by lightning, but she looks very harried. Clearly,
this thing that happened just a couple days ago is still affecting her. And she is not dealing with it by getting drunk. She's maybe not dealing with it much at all. But you get the feeling that if you talked to her separately, she might be vaguely more coherent than him.
Vaguely.
Do you want to talk to the wife while I run interference?
Appreciated, thank you. I'll get up, and while he's going on about the huge black cloud and the lightning flashes, and go over and sit next to his wife. She's a little aside.
Yeah.
Go and sit next to her. Hello, my name's Assault. Are you injured after that?
I don't think I am anymore. There was a healer here. She helped. Glenda. I'm Glenda.
Hi, Glenda. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Thank you for the offer. Yeah, we got healed. That was not fun.
I can't imagine. How are you holding up?
About as well as Gabriel. A little more sober, but it's been a couple of long days for us. Got someone watching the kids. That helps.
That's good.
Yeah, they seemed to think it was all like a big old fun game or something.
For
Really
the innocence.
wasn't.
For the innocence of youth.
True enough.
I hate to ask you to relive any of that, but is there anything that he may have forgotten in his current stupor?
Well, he might be exaggerating a little bit about the whole sky darkening. It was a lot more localized than the whole sky, you know? Definitely had the feeling of something not natural.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah, this dark cloud came over. I could see the lightning inside of it, starting. I grabbed the kids and jumped off the back of the wagon. Hollered for Gabriel. He was a little bit slower. He got hit by a little bit of lightning, but it didn't look as bad as what was going on inside.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen a lightning storm like that. You know how lightning goes. You know, a flash and then it's gone.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. Hits one spot and maybe it'll hit another spot a ways off. But this, it was a dozen lightning strikes all at once. And there were animals in there. And then there weren't. And they made the worst noises.
Oh, animals that were caught in the storm?
Yeah. We ran. I didn't look. Well, I did look back. The storm was just sort of gone. And so was our wagon. And then I saw it again, further off. Just that same black cloud. And the lightning raining down from it. I don't know what it was. I've never seen a storm like that in my life.
But your wagon was gone right then, right when you looked back?
It was. I'm pretty sure the lightning got it. There was some smoldering and smoking, and I just keep thinking that if we'd left earlier, we could have been right in the middle of it, and we'd be gone too. And I don't like that thought.
But that didn't happen.
It did not. It did not. Yeah, I gotta think of the positive, yeah.
We'll go out and see what we can find out about it. See if we can figure out what's going on with that, because that smells of magic to me.
I was thinking maybe something like that, because, like I said, it didn't seem natural at all. That's not the way a storm rolls in.
Mm-hmm. Just appeared and disappeared.
Yeah.
Reach over and gently pat her shoulder. We'll do what we can to help.
I appreciate you.
I'll make eye contact with Owen and then head over to where Herder is bent over his writing.
I want to put the letter face down so that my friends can't see what I've been writing. Where'd Nelitha go?
Good question.
Very good question.
What about Erasmus?
Oh, where is Raz?
I saw he went to go get some more to drink, but he hasn't been back.
That's not good.
Roll me investigation.
Everyone?
Yep. Or everyone who's looking for Erasmus.
19.
Dirty 20.
8.
Which was a 19 on the die because I don't have anything in investigation.
So, Isolt and Owen, you think you spot the bauble on Erasmus's hat disappearing around a corner, around the side of the bar. Probably headed to the restroom, but...
Is there a sign that says restrooms?
Well, there is a crude drawing of probably a halfling and an orc.
The two genders, halfling and orc.
Exactly. Well, the halfling's wearing armor and the orc's wearing a dress, so...
Still doesn't narrow it
Checks out.
down.
Does that mean the privies are divided by tall and small?
You know, sometimes that's what you need.
It's true.
That's the
Seat
short
or no
person.
booster seat?
Look, we have different lengths of legs. It's okay.
Yes, lengths of legs is what we're concerned about with Erasmus.
Yeah, he needs the booster seat to stand on, so he's not dragging.
Oh, all those jealous horses.
Yes. Okay, so okay, he'll be back whenever. But what about Nelitha?
She took off with a young gentleman.
Oh, all right, good for her.
Looking very serious.
Yes.
I mean, your hope was inspiring.
Do we need to go after her?
This is Nelitha. She can handle herself.
And 4 or
She
5
has
other
at
people.
least 20 knives on her
That's
person.
that's fair. Y'all know her better than I do, but that's fair. Well, I need to find someone that can maybe take this letter back to Pennycross. I wrote Hesper some stuff for just stuff about the bar, because I said I don't know how long we're going to be gone. Just help making sure everything's okay there. So
I'm going to glance down at the face down letter and just sort of smirk, raise an eyebrow, but leave it alone.
So before we leave, I definitely want to find someone who can take care of that for us, for me.
I'm certain there's a pigeon coop around here.
Excellent.
Let's just hope that the pigeon doesn't go flying through a lightning storm.
Are there lightning storms?
Apparently.
Magical ones that suck up gilded gold gilt Gabriel's goods carts.
I know all of those words, but not how they're arranged like that.
Actually, Herder, roll me an insight, please.
Yeah, that 4 + 6 is a 10.
It is enough, though, for a little twinge of memory. You know Gabriel's goods. Gabe stops by the bar every time he's in Pennycross.
Actually, I do know how all of those words go together. I just wasn't, because I'm not home, but yeah, that's Gabe. He stops by the bar. What's he doing over here now? He's usually like selling stuff or something. He looks like he's had more here than he ever has at my place.
So apparently there was a freak lightning storm that blew up and he got struck by lightning.
Okay.
And he and his wife and kids ran, and when she looked back, the the storm cloud was gone, and so was the cart.
You talked to Glinda?
Yeah.
Okay.
Lovely lady.
I believe it then, because Gabe, although he looks like he's had more than he has at my place, he has enough at my place. I know his stories.
That's fair enough. I don't know as much about magic as I would like to sometimes, but I don't think a wizard can call up that kind of storm. That's more a druid.
Storm sorcerer.
Maybe.
If only Erasmus weren't in the restroom.
Do you think someone's after Gabe?
No, because she said that when she looked back, she saw the cloud somewhere else further away.
Like, back towards Pennycross?
Off in a direction, I'm not sure.
Do you think this has anything to do with that guy that you put a light statue in our town about?
Possible. But I thought we were dealing with a necromancer.
So did I. If it is that headmaster of Magrona, he could be multi-classed.
Or maybe has friends?
I like that answer less. Possible, but... Ugh.
Well, what next then?
Well, we volunteered to go and have a look at the place where the storm happened and see if we can't find a cart, or perhaps the remnants of one.
Well, from what you told me Glinda said, well, I'm sure we won't find anything. But we go look.
Yeah.
There might be a clue.
So, Danny, what were we in? Evening time? Mid-afternoon? I forget what time of day we're at.
At this point, I think we're mid-afternoon, approaching evening.
Okay. So, probably too late to go out looking for it today.
Considering it's 5 miles out, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I suggest we get a room for the night, give Erasmus a chance to return from making the horses jealous. Possibly get an Elitha back.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Well, I did see that the establishment next door seems to let rooms, so we could check there. Maybe I'll go say hi to Gabe before we head out.
I'm sure he'd be glad to see you.
All right. I'm going to go do that now.
Yeah.
Gabriel, what are you doing drinking the piss in a bar like this?
Hey, buddy! I haven't seen you in a while. I would rather be drinking your piss. Your ale. You know what I mean.
Either way, I'm flattered. So, my friend said you lost your cart.
It's gone! We had to abandon it. Great cloud filled the sky as far as you could see. Darkness like the heart of night.
That's what I heard, yes. And
yeah.
They confirmed it with Glenda, so I believe you this time.
Absolutely.
Because you remember
My
the
wife
last
can't
time
lie.
You lost the cart, you just forgot where you parked it.
I may have done that. Only the once or twice. It's fine. This time I didn't lose it. It's just... we had to run. The sky was raining lightning down on me.
You obviously were valiantly getting away and keeping your family safe, and a great protector.
Yes, protecting the children.
A great protector you are, Gabriel. Can you give me a little bit more information exactly where we need to go to find that? Because my friends and we're going to go out and look for that for you tomorrow.
Excellent. I thought you gave up adventuring. You had a bar.
I did.
Okay.
These folk, and I still do have the bar. This is just...
Good. You make great beer. Great ale.
Thank you.
Great spirits.
Yes, all of the greatness. This is. I'm taking a little break right now. My new friends, I had a rodent problem in the basement. It was a very big rodent problem. They took care of it for me, and they're in a mess of trouble. They put some crazy
like that
stuff in Pennycross. They put a magic light statue in the middle of town. And
really,
they don't know why or how, or someone made a wish that
wait, is that statue where I normally park? Do I have to find a different spot?
You could pass right through it. It's made out of light. You can park there.
Really?
Like the statue will be in your cart. Well, I mean, if you had a cart.
I could totally
too soon? Sorry.
work with that. Marketing.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So anyway, I don't know. And there was a dragon up on the mountain. They took care of that.
Wait,
And
a Pennycross dragon?
It was up on the mountain, not on the mountain. Yeah. There's a lot of stuff going on, and these people don't
Are you
know.
sure I'm not drunk? That doesn't sound right.
Yeah, right. And these people, I don't know that they know what they know, and they know what we know and they know, and I don't know about knowing all of that. So I'm helping them. They needed my help. So that's why I'm not at the bar right now, and I'm here to help them help you. There's a lot of helping going on.
You're going to help me, and that's what matters.
That's what we're here for. So I'll pass him like a piece of parchment or napkin or something to say, just draw a little bit. Actually, I turn around and I pass it to Glinda. Glinda, draw a little bit where this was, because we're going to go find this for you tomorrow.
And she's, I don't really draw. But if you follow the road about 5 miles, it took us probably 2 hours to get out there traveling by cart. So
right
about
on the
2
road.
hours on the road. Yeah.
All right.
Right on the road. We didn't stray from the road. The river was on our left. We didn't even make it to the first bridge. Never mind the troll bridge.
Okay. All right. I'll take the parchment, give it back to Gabriel and say, just draw whatever you want, Gabriel.
Yeah, well.
I think everyone is tired of hearing you talk right now. Just draw us a picture, please.
I will draw you the best picture. I heard about this guy that makes horses jealous. I'm gonna draw him.
He's actually in the bathroom. You could talk to him if you want.
I might do that. Oh, I need a drink.
All right. Well, Gabe, you're going to stay here you'll be here tomorrow?
Yeah. Till we get our cart back, we can't go anywhere.
All right. How are the kids taking it?
Oh, I don't know about them. Just about got their arms yanked out by this strong woman by my side here.
You're a lucky man.
Yeah.
You're lucky.
I know, right?
Yeah.
One of these days we'll get you a lady.
Yeah, you work on that, okay?
I will. I'll get you a good one. I'll get you a nice, strong, dwarven lady. Someone who can pick you up and haul you around.
I might not need that. I might have other plans.
I'll get you a good, strong, dwarven boy, and he'll pick you up and haul you around. Whatever you need. If you tell me your preference, I'll find you a good, strong, dwarven whatever.
I'll tell you what, next time you're at Pennycross, hopefully I'll be done with all this stuff that my friends are doing. Stop by the bar, and I got someone to introduce you to.
A good, strong, dwarven someone?
Just stop by.
Okay. Right, I'm supposed to draw you something.
All right, while you draw, I'm going to go back to with my friends. We're probably going to go ahead and try to get a good night's sleep.
Yeah, sleep's good.
You should do the same.
I'll have another couple drinks, and I'll take a good little nap.
You maybe have those tomorrow.
Oh yeah, I gotta spread it out.
Yeah. They're. How are you paying for this?
The kindness of strangers. Strangers.
Yay!
Yay!
That will work for another day or two, maybe. Trust me.
I'm gonna use it.
Trust me, I've been on the other side of the bar. I know how this works. So
Right.
Pace yourself.
Okay. I'll just keep telling my story.
Tell your story.
Did I tell you about the storm?
Yeah,
Black as far as the eye could see.
Draw a picture of the storm for me, and I will get it from you tomorrow. I will get it
All
tomorrow.
right. I will have a picture of the storm tomorrow.
Thank you. And I am walking away while he's talking, and I'm going back to my good friends, Isolt and Owen, and really wishing that I could introduce him to Erasmus.
God.
Maybe later. All right, friends. Yeah, he said it, and I talked to Glinda. She said it's just 5 miles, and it's right on the road. So we know it's not, but...
Yeah. Well, figure that out in the morning,
Shall I go see about those rooms?
if you would.
It's a good idea.
Not to be reductionist, but one for the lasses, one for the lads.
It seems to work.
All right. One goes next door and asks about some rooms.
You are able to procure a couple of rooms. I think we've established quite well that money is not an object at this point.
Not
So
with the hole.
Just reach into Erasmus's hole, pull out what
Yep.
you need.
you are.
You know what?
Pull it out of his hole.
He is very generous with the items in his hole.
Yes.
Anybody can put in or take out from his hole anytime.
Yep. We're just. Yep.
It's
Yep.
like
Yep.
it's like beating a dead horse that is jealous of him.
How is it jealous? It's dead.
That's why it died.
Died of jealousy.
There it is.
All right.
While Owen's doing that, Isolt will procure food for the group.
Okay. And yeah, you have no trouble getting food, drinks, everything you need. Take it back to the rooms and...
Herder hopes that nobody looked at his letter while he was gone and picks it up because he forgot and left it there, and he drops it off with the bar, who says the bartender says that they'll take care of sending it off to Picross.
Isolt didn't look. Owen might have.
Nah. Nelitha snuck back in and looked, though.
Oh, absolutely.
And no one
she
noticed
did.
it.
She stuck in, looked,
and snuck back out.
added something to it, and then left.
And no one noticed.
She added a little heart over the eye. And
Aw.
What, you mean Herder didn't put that there himself?
we'll never know.
Special Agent Will Trent, Judge of Your Investigation.
ABC's hit series Will Trent is back.
He read that crime scene like it was a book.
Tuesdays at its new time, 8, 7 Central.
I bet I can solve this tonight.
Critics are calling it an entertaining, powerful, heart-racing drama.
There's a bomb in this building.
Clear this entire block.
Will Trent has joined the list of greatest TV detectives.
He's good police, and he's objectively hot.
Will Trent, new Tuesdays, 8, 7 Central on ABC and stream on Hulu.
Okay, so you get a good night's rest. I don't know if you need to mark down a long rest. I don't know how much you
do.
used the night before.
I used an identify to
Okay.
identify cookies yesterday.
Oh, yes, yes.
I'll go ahead and just take hit the long rest button in D&D Beyond.
Yeah. Just let old D&DB take care of that for me.
So the next morning comes, and what is your plan? What are you going to do?
Well, we'll need to procure horses for you two, unless we're walking.
And you did notice that Erasmus did eventually make it back to the room.
Oh, good.
Nelitha did not. You've not seen Nelitha since she left the bar with that handsome young man.
There's a part of Isolt that's like, oh good, a quiet night's sleep where I'm not worried about being shanked in the middle of the night. There's a larger part of her that is now concerned.
Herder is mostly, even though he was in a different room, happy that he was not going to be shanked. He does not have any concern. Happy to see Erasmus again, though.
Okay.
All right.
So if you guys want to head out, you can absolutely do it. You can pack up and procure a couple of horses.
I'll leave a note with the bartender at the bar where we were when Nelitha left us, because
Okay.
I suspect that if she's looking for us, she'll come back there to look for us. And tell them, give them a description of Nelitha and say, if she shows up, can you give this to her? And I'll give it to them with 5 gold.
Or we could leave Erasmus.
We could, I suppose.
Leave Erasmus, and when she shows up, he can he can bring her and join us.
Or he can come with and be very quiet.
You're talking to the bartender, leaving this note. As you're describing Nelitha, he gets a bit of a look on his face. It's, she was here with you yesterday?
Yes.
Left with that, fella in the blue outfit?
Yes.
She might not be making it back here today.
Why?
He's, what is the best way to put this? He's a bit of,
Bluntly is the best way to put it.
an investigator, we'll call him.
Oh god, she's been arrested.
It is a distinct possibility. She may have just gone to have a little chat, but,
That's what they all say.
I mean, I'll hang on to this, and if she comes back, I will absolutely give it to her, but, you may have to go find her yourself.
He hasn't shown up dead, has he?
The investigator?
Yeah.
Not that I'm aware of.
All right.
But I usually don't get dead bodies in my bar, so...
Usually? You're not doing it right then. We'll talk shop
you
later.
do it, but... Oh.
We had an open mic night one time.
Well, yeah, that is just asking for dead bodies.
Yeah. Mike. Yeah, and I'll say, so Gabriel has been here for a few days telling these stories. Have you heard any other folks telling similar stories? Any other information that might not be as exaggerated?
I have... Well, see, the thing is, there were some other folks that weren't as far out as them that saw something in the distance and then saw Gabe and Glenda and their kids come running. And that's when everyone came on back to Glimmerhold and we locked up town. Okay. So no one else was real close, but there were a couple of other folk who saw something dark and flashing in the sky.
Anybody have an idea what direction it was going? Gabriel said it was there and then it was somewhere else, but I really couldn't understand where he was saying.
I'm not real sure. Like I said, everyone else wasn't quite as far out as them, so it was more of a distant thing for them.
All right. I guess, Owen, you've got Cappuccino. We can find other horses, and the three of us can head out. The four of us can head out.
I think Erasmus is probably going to volunteer to stay at the bar. Maybe go talk to your buddy there, Gabriel. They might have some good stories to share between the two of them.
You know, Erasmus, boy. That is a great idea. Let me come introduce you. I'm assuming that perhaps Gabriel, maybe he didn't make it home and he's kind of like slumped at a table. No. Yeah. He's
had a night.
Yeah. So I'm going to take Erasmus over to Gabriel and introduce the two of them. Assault Owen, if there's anything else y'all need to tie up here, go ahead and take care of that. And I give the letter to Hespera to the bartender to take care of for me as a professional courtesy.
And he will absolutely take care of that.
I go over, Gabe, wake up. I want you to meet someone.
Yeah.
You remember yesterday you were telling me you had heard about the guy and the horses?
Yeah.
This is Erasmus Fowler. Erasmus is Gabe. Y'all should talk.
Erasmus Fowler, good to meet you, man. Come on. Let me tell you about the sky.
Homer Simpson's into the hedge.
I am into the grass in Wrigley Field.
So the three of you managed to get some horses. No problem. Again, you have access to sufficient funds for just about anything you'd desire at this point. And you head towards the city gates, which are still closed. The guard there stops you and says, "City's still locked down."
Oh, that's right. We're not allowed to go to Pennycross.
Right. Dangers out there. Magic and stuff.
We can take care of ourselves. We're not even from the city.
Yeah. The thing about problems like those is that they don't go away if you hole up and ignore them.
Yeah, but they don't come here yet, so...
Well, we promise not to lead it. Or them here.
I didn't even think of that. Well, now I really don't want you to go.
May we leave via the south gate?
Yeah, south is fine.
All right, gang, we're taking the long way around.
All right.
The guard really can't do anything about that. You see it processing. Well, not my problem. Not my fault.
It's not your fault regardless. We're all adults.
So it takes you probably an extra hour to get through the city and then around the city. But you do get back to the main road, going north towards Pennycross. You see, as you look back towards the city, where the gate is, the top of the wall, you see a little head pop up, watching you. Everyone roll me...
Who's prairie dogging us?
I want recognition. What am I wanting for that? Perception.
18.
23.
Dirty 20.
Okay. You all vaguely recognize the little magic user who had come out and questioned you the first time.
Oh, our little cleric.
Your little cleric, just watching, wide-eyed. Can't quite make out the expression.
I wave at her.
And she pops down.
Ooh.
Do we need to go talk to her before we leave?
Do you think she'll talk to us?
We can find out.
All right.
I go back to go see if I can find her based on where I saw she was prairie dogging.
Mm-hmm.
As you get close, a guard pops out of the gate and says, "Halt! Can't come in. Town's closed. Hey, I know you.
Hey, how's it going? I was just on the other side a little bit ago.
How'd you do that? Oh,
magic.
you're not supposed to go north. City's closed."
Yeah, okay. Look, last time I was here, you sent someone out to, Zone of Truth. Send her back out.
Are you coming back in?
Just send her back out.
Okay. You're weird.
Yep.
Yes.
And the little cleric comes out. Hello? You wanted me?
I think you wanted us. What are you watching?
Just watching to see who's coming and going. Trying to see what's going on. A little nervous about the magic going out there.
Yeah, we are too. I'm trying to figure it out. What else do you know?
Just that you're the first ones who've come through since the first day that it all happened.
Because we're awesome.
Sure, yeah. Or you're lucky.
Same thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It seemed to be magic stuff out there. I could feel it. It's like you know how magic can feel sometimes?
You want to come with us?
Not even a little. What are you doing?
We're looking for the cart. We're looking for Gabriel's cart.
You're insane. Why would you go out there?
It's a big world.
Roll persuasion.
No.
What did you roll? Because it's a contested roll.
It's a natural 1.
Oh.
I mean, natural ones are not on skill checks are not an auto fail.
not.
So
with
is-
a plus 10 gives me 11.
So you beat her 8.
Yay, Bard.
Yep.
Even when I suck, I'm good.
boy, there's a line.
We're gonna write that down.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so I'm kind of curious.
Hop on the back of my horse.
Okay. And she does.
Hold on. Let's go.
You guys gained an NPC.
Oh, herder, you charmer.
I have no words.
Did I give you a race for her before?
I didn't write it down if you did.
Just that she was a
I wanna say it
magic
was like-
user and smallish.
It's like a halfling.
Yeah. We're gonna go with halfling.
The fact that we saw her at all over the wall is kind of a miracle.
She wasn't being subtle about it.
Yeah.
So we're just going.
About 5 miles out.
Oh, okay. And you'll keep me from getting killed?
Absolutely.
Great. Okay. I'm trusting you, man. Man whose name I don't know?
Hi, I'm Herder.
Herder. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm trusting you not to kill me, Herder.
You stop in at Pennycross sometime. I've got the bar, the stout singer.
Oh, okay. I do enjoy a good bar.
Yeah.
I don't get out much.
Yeah, that's fine. You come over to Pennycross, it's a much better bar than you've got here at Glimmerhold.
Okay. I'll
Not that he's biased or anything.
Is it his bar?
Yes.
Oh. Okay. Well,
Still better. Ask Gabe.
you'll give me free drinks, right?
Probably.
Okay. That'll make it better.
Always does.
Yeah, I don't get out much. She looks back towards the gate. The guard has come back out and is hands on hips, frowning.
I wave.
Hey, Sarita, where you going?
With one finger.
On an adventure. I'll be back. And she accompanies you.
We'll bring her back today or eventually.
Today?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Definitely on a day we will bring you back. Absolutely.
Okay, yeah,
One of
sure.
those.
A day ending in Y.
Okay.
You just told us her name. What was her name?
Saritha.
Saritha. Saritha, that's a nice name.
Oh, thank you. I enjoy it. It's a good one.
I don't know many halflings named Saritha. That must be a story behind that.
My mom liked it.
You must have a nice mom.
I do. She was awesome.
Moms are great.
They are. Didn't see her much once I joined the clergy, but that happens.
It does. It does.
But that's okay. That is okay.
So I take it at this point we are continuing our journey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Herder is making small talk along the way. He might pull out a small instrument, strum a little tune to keep us entertained.
Okay. So you travel, and you get to about 5 miles out of town. And this time you are scouring the area. You were looking around before, trying to pay attention to things. This time you are intensely looking to see if you can find any signs of this storm. So if everyone could give me an investigation, please.
13.
Dirty
5.
20.
All right, Owen.
Owen, you were the crown prince of dirty 20s tonight.
Yeah, this is great. Owen, you were able to find a very faint sign of damage. You didn't really notice it the first time because it was mostly on the road and everything's kind of rough in this area. But now that you're looking, you can see where things look a little bit more dead in a circle. A circle that is about 100 feet wide.
I was going to say it's wagon-sized, but yeah, it's pretty big.
It is large. And that might be why you didn't notice it the first time, because it's not like a very sharp circle. It sort of tapers out at the edges. It's not super tight.
Feathered.
Yes, it's feathered. So because it's so large, that might be why you missed it the first time. But now that you're looking, you can definitely see it.
Is it like a perfect circle, or is it circle-ish?
It is a perfect circle. The way magical things tend to be perfect circles.
Mm-hmm. Can you see this big circle?
Yeah.
Kind of look
Interesting.
once he points it out.
Very interesting.
Do you get any magical feelings about this? This is too perfect to be natural.
Are you sensing anything divinely, Isolt?
Close my eyes and focus to get a sense of anything divine going on.
Go ahead and roll for me. You're looking for divine or you're looking for magic?
I'm looking in the divine area because that's what I know more about, and the only people who aren't wizards that can access the only people who aren't druids who can access lightning are a particular kind of cleric.
Okay.
So I'm sniffing around.
Roll me wisdom.
Wisdom check or wisdom save?
Wisdom check.
Ugh, I was almost on the 11.
Aw.
I love the pretty dice that D&D Beyond does, but it's heartbreaking to watch it wobble on that edge.
Yeah.
So that's a 7.
Okay. You're not feeling anything particularly divine. You do, however, notice Saritha slip off the back of the horse, look around. You can see she's like doing mental math and pointing and calculating, and then goes and sits down in what seems to be the exact center of the circle. And she closes her eyes and breathes deeply. After a minute, she seems to sway a little. Oh, things happened here. It does feel like a storm. It was sudden. Oh, I feel death. Oh, the taste of it. That magic. There's so much. I can see them. The cart got close. They're running. It's like 1,000 lightning bolts hit it all at once. And that other magic that, I can feel it. It's slimy and drips. It's down my spine. And she opens her eyes.
You okay?
I don't know if this is a good thing. Isolde, with your divine sense, there is nothing specifically good or evil here. But you've had enough experience that when you think about the things that Saritha is saying, you think you might have an inkling as to the type of magic, the school of magic that was involved in this. While necromancy itself isn't specifically evil,
The way it's been being used is.
yes, given all the things you've seen lately, you're starting to recognize the feeling of it.
Kind of shake my head, shaking off the feel as divine sense fades. A necromancer who does lightning. Hate that.
Yeah, that was not good. It was powerful. More powerful than me. I don't like that.
You got a feel for what happened here. Do you get any feel
yeah.
for where it was going next?
North. It moved north.
We just left
Toward
there.
Pentecost.
We just left there.
Oh. Did you encounter it along the way?
No.
I suppose that's a good thing that you did not encounter. Maybe it wore itself out?
Maybe it knew who not to fuck with.
It's powerful. Maybe it's just recharging? I don't like this.
This is why I got out of adventuring.
Yeah, this is why I stay inside the wall. Why did you talk me into coming out here? I don't like this. Can I go back?
We appreciate you lending us your senses, because we wouldn't have realized that without you.
Okay. I'm glad I could help. I should get back to my friends and my temple. All my acolytes.
We need to go round up Nelitha and Erasmus
We do.
and finish our business in Glimmerhold as fast as possible.
Is there anything else we need to look at from the site before we go back? I can't see anything.
I can only do this once a day.
Yeah.
So
But it was magic, some sort of magic.
oh yes, definitely necromancy. Yeah, the things that were hitting that cart, lightning and necrotic, and it's just gone. You're not getting that cart back.
Well, better to know, I suppose.
Yeah.
I hate to ask this, but what about the horses?
Oh, they're gone. They're very gone. I did not like watching that. Yeah, did I mention that I saw it all?
No, you, in fact, did not mention that.
I get visions. I can see visions of the past. And so I watched what happened here.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I didn't like it. This is why I stay in the temple.
Did you see anyone else nearby, or was it localized just to this?
I could not see too far in the distance. I could see it again later. I could see that it moved, but I couldn't see outside. Does that make sense? I can see in the area. I get the visions of an object or a place, and nothing else was closer. It was
That makes
just
sense.
Gabriel and his stuff. It's a pretty cart before it incinerated.
Incinerated?
Oh, yeah.
The lightning.
Yeah. If you look right over there, and she points, you'll probably see some extra dirt in the road that used to be the cart. I mean, if you're trying to take it back to him, you could probably put it in a little bag. I don't think he'd appreciate it.
Herder's going to walk over there and put it in a little bag and cast Identify on it when he does, in case there's any magic still left in whatever happened to it. That if Identify, it just says, I was looking at it, it says if it, you can learn what spells are affecting the item and what they are. So if the remnants of the cart are still being affected, Herder could learn something about that. Herder's throwing a Hail Mary.
Roll me an Arcana, and let's see. If you can beat a 15, I'll give you some extra info.
18.
Shit. Okay.
I rolled a 14 plus 4.
Okay. So you can tell that there is no magic currently acting on it, but that it was destroyed with magic with the equivalent of approximately 80 points of lightning damage and 80 points of necrotic damage.
Yeah, I share that with my friends, all 3 of my friends here. I'll gather the rest of the dirt, the cart dirt, for Gabe, and I say let's mount up and take Saritha home. She's helped us tremendously, and we don't want to put her out anymore.
Thank you, I appreciate it. I'd like to get back inside. Yeah.
Little taste of adventuring is nice, but sometimes a taste is all you want.
Yeah. Oh, and we're going to have to do the Zone of Truth thing again when we get back, just so you know.
That was fun. I enjoyed it.
You might not enjoy it as much this time.
Little flirt.
Herder's horrible.
So you get back to the gate without any trouble. The guard comes out, glares at you again.
Give him the sweetest smile.
The hell, Saritha? You're not supposed to go. And she draws herself up to her full 3 foot something inches of height. I will go where I please. And she just stares at him until he sort of shrinks a little. Yes, ma'am. Could you do the zone thing so that we can let them in? He sort of trails off, mumbling, I will. And she will turn around and cast Zone of Truth. Any problems out there? New ones?
No.
Nope.
Are you bringing any monsters with you?
No.
Are you going to destroy the town?
Not on purpose.
Do you have a significant other back home? Your silence speaks volumes. Excellent. Good to know. All right, they're good to go. And the guard wanders back in and gets the gates open.
Herder likes it.
Good for her.
Herder likes her even more now.
So you now are back in town, and it's probably been about 6 hours. Nope, because it took an hour. Probably been about 7 hours since you set out. So it's mid-afternoon, late afternoon.
Erasmus and Gabriel are still at the bar telling stories, aren't they?
They are absolutely still at the bar
100%.
telling stories. And Erasmus is probably funding this evening's drinking games.
Damn, it's just going to enable him.
When you get back to that bar, the bartender sort of waves you over. No sign of your friend.
Oh dear.
You might want to head to the magistrate. They might be able to help you out.
You know, we haven't had to bail Nelitha out from any prisons prior to now. I feel like that's a good track record. We've mostly been not in towns, but, you know.
Yeah.
So, we'll go looking for the magistrate office.
We'll ask the bartender to point us in the direction.
Yeah, it's right in the heart of town. It's actually not too far from the Porters Guild.
Convenient.
And I feel like that's probably a good place to stop for the evening.
Yeah, let Nelitha explain to us what's going on.
Yeah, it'll be fine. I'm sure everything is fine. Nothing could possibly be wrong with Nelitha missing.
Sure, let's go with that.
So, until next time, see you then to continue the adventures of our elderly, knitterly crew. Thank you all.
Good night, friends.
Oh, hush. Nobody asked you.
Bork.
A Majestic Goose podcast.
Honk.